what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and welcome to my thoughts video about Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. So with every show that I do, when I finish a season, I will do an overview of what I thought about the season. You guys have asked me some questions and I've picked 10 of them and I'm going to answer those in this video. And I will also be making 3 predictions for Season 2. And at the end of this video, I'm going to have a little bit of an announcement for you guys. So as you guys know, I watched and reacted to Season 1 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. At, I think, January, mid-January, I think. And I decided I was going to do the whole season before uploading anything because I didn't want to be overwhelmed with how many shows I was doing. So what I did was I watched all of the first season and I edited all of the videos, and when it was all edited and ready to come out, that's when I started to release them weekly. This does mean that I haven't started Season 2 yet. I can't start Season 2 until I have finished this video because it would change my thoughts and feelings about the season. So I have held off like for 4 months. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like I'm you guys waiting for the next season, you know? When it comes to the next season, a lot of you guys will probably want it immediately. Like, you guys would want me to do it the way that I've been reacting to Supernatural and the Vampire Diaries and Buffy, etc, etc. I just can't do that. I have a lot of shows. And the only way that I was able to watch and react to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrow was to basically do it in spare time. So like, I got really in front on my schedule. I got like 3 weeks of reactions, and then like throughout those 3 weeks I had nothing to do, so I just watched, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I watched Arrow. So that's where that came from, that time. So what I plan to do in the future is get ahead on my schedule again, and then I can do Season 2 of both Arrow and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I can release those as soon as I can for you guys. So it will be a bit of a wait for you guys. I hope you guys don't mind, but it's literally the only way that I could do this because otherwise I'd get way too stressed out. But that's the plan. Anyways, so I'm going to go into my thoughts about Season 1. Overall, this season as a whole has been a blast to react to. It started off a little slow, but it definitely did pick up around, I think it was around like the 10th or 11th episode or something like that. Definitely around the point where they brought back Deathlock. That was really cool. I enjoyed Deathlock's character. He was fun. And I also really, really liked, I liked all of the cast, actually. I really, really, really liked the core Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They were really cool. I love Fitzsimmons. I love Skye. I love Coulson. I have had a admiration for Phil Coulson since like freaking Iron Man, man. I love Coulson. I love May. To be honest with you, actually, when this season began, I wasn't a huge fan of May. I felt like she was very, like, I don't know, I felt like she was talked up too much, and, like, they kept saying that she was such a badass and all that kind of stuff. But she definitely won me over by actually showing me she was a badass, so that was really good. At the moment, my favorite character is Skye, but I think May actually might be tied as my favorite character, which, like, I feel like they're both my favorite characters at the moment. I don't know how. Favorite normally means 1, but I've got 2, so get over it. I really, really enjoyed just everyone. I even really, really still enjoy Ward's character. I feel like he has a lot of potential. I think there was a few questions that you guys have asked me, so maybe I'll hold off on speaking about that. I can't wait to start the next season. It's been so hard not to watch it. A lot of you will probably be like, why don't you just watch it? But I feel like it would taint this review. Like, I wouldn't be able to have a discussion with you guys about season 1 unless season 1 was the only one that I could refer to. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this season, and I really, really can't wait to begin season 2. So, I'm going to get into the question section, so I can answer your questions and maybe shed my light more on my thoughts about the season, I guess. Matthew Perkins asked, what do you think about the cliffhanger with Sky's dad at the end? What was it you think Raina was so convinced she and Sky have in common? I have no idea what Raina thinks. I think she's a crazy ass motherfucker. But I really like her. She's very good at manipulating. Like, very good. Like, I feel like if she was talking to me, like, if I was in the show, and I have common sense, okay? Like, I feel like that she would, like, manipulate me into doing shit, too. Like, she's really good. As for the cliffhanger with Sky's dad, I really hope that we get to see him. I want to know how he's a monster, like, because they mentioned that, her parents, like, with monsters or something. That sounds cool. Maybe that means that Sky's a bit of a monster. Like, maybe she could Hulk out or something. Who knows? Like, many, many possibilities. Browntown Reviews asked, what did you think of the episodes after the Hydra reveal and before the reveal? Well, I enjoyed the show before, but when it came to about episode 10 and 11, as I said previously, I feel like the show began to really build up. But as soon as the Hydra reveal, like, that was amazing. I was hooked. I was like, there was a few moments in the early episodes when I wasn't sure if I was going to continue the show. But now I definitely have to. Like, there's no question about it. This is one of my shows. Clara Zaprand asked, do you think Grant Ward will be able to redeem himself and come back into the fold? What about the romance between he and Sky? Do they still have a chance? Look, I'm always a believer in, like, second chances and, like, redeemable characters. I think they're the most interesting types of characters. If you watch my Buffy reactions or my Vampire Diaries reactions, I'm always rooting for, like, Damon to become a good guy or Faith and all this kind of stuff. Like, I like the idea of redemption arcs. However, Ward killed a dog, and I don't know how I feel about that. There's, like, no redemption from that. But I mean, like, he's gonna have to work really hard to earn that back, I guess. I don't know. I really, really liked he and Sky. I wanted to see more of it, but as soon as I found out that he was a bad guy, I don't know, it felt very uncomfortable, and I don't know, maybe they still have a chance. Who knows? Well, you guys probably do, but I don't. Grifturt7 asked, what were your expectations coming into season 1, and were they met or exceeded? Well, look, I've always heard good things about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm a huge comic fan. Like, I love superheroes. Like, I've been watching all of the Marvel movies since day one. I just didn't watch the show because I was very worried about it, because at the very beginning, my dad was watching it and he said it was just sort of like, meh, like, yeah. But, like, it got so much better, obviously, and So going into this show, I felt like because of the things that my dad has said in the past about it, that basically it would start off slow and get good, and I really felt that happened. So I guess my my expectations were met and a little bit exceeded, because like I didn't know that like Nick Fury would show up. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Nick fucking Fury! That was awesome. I got so excited. Christoph Kana asked, what were your favorite movie guest appearance and twist that got you the most? Well, my favorite guest movie appearance. Oh. Okay, it's either a tie between Stan Lee or Nick Fury, because they were both really good. They were both really good. I really enjoyed it. As for twist, definitely the ward reveal. Like, I was not expecting. Although the twist at the very end, when like Garrett gets up with like a new set of legs and stuff like that, and then like just gets insta killed. That was a pretty good twist. I like that. It was really funny. Enjoyed that. So yeah, Amadeus03 asked, do you know what SHIELD stands for? Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Jimmy Asuda asked, who were some of your favorite villains, antagonists in season 1? Well, it was clearly Lorelai. I mean, she was so badass. I'm just kidding. It was probably Ward. I really liked the twist and the way that it made me feel. Like I wanted Skye and Ward so much, and then the second that I knew that he was a bad guy and that she didn't know that he was a bad guy, I felt very uncomfortable in my own skin and I didn't like it. But yeah, I enjoyed his character. Living and Thriving asked, which moment made you laugh the most? And which was the most emotional for you? Moment that made me laugh the most? Definitely Gemma on the train. When she was talking to Coulson about their mother and like having an urn. That was fucking hysterical. She was so funny. I couldn't, like, it was really funny. As for most emotional, let's be real. It was that Fitzsimmons scene. Which one, you ask? Because there was like 2 that was really emotional. But I think definitely the one where they were stuck at the bottom of the ocean, and that was just... Oh. I was really worried about them. I actually didn't like them all that much at the beginning of this season. But they really grew on me. And now it's a problem. Daniel French asked, in season 1, we see a lot of May and Ward. Tilly portrayed them, doing most of the action scenes in the team. In season 2, would you like to see Skye or Fitz or Simmons doing some more action sequences? Hell yeah. I love badass good guys. It'd be really cool because, like, Skye's been, like, training and stuff like that, so it'd be really cool to see her, like, advancing in that. That'd be cool. Fitz and Simmons, I mean, it would be really cool to see, but I feel like they're very, like, the tech and science, tech and biochem, I don't know what that means, but that's what they are. But, like, I feel like they're probably the least likely to do action sequences. But, like, who knows? They might be the best at the action sequences. They might have been holding in all of these martial arts moves that you didn't even know that they had. MythWiz19 asked, who was your favourite ship and did it change through the season? Well, my favourite ship was Skyward. But obviously that changed. I still kind of ship them a little bit. Yeah. I mean, he could, like, redeem himself. That could be really cool. But, I think I prefer Fitzsimmons a little bit more now. So now that we're done with the questions section of this video, I'd like to get into my 3 predictions for the next season. My first prediction is that we will meet Sky's dad, because it was, you know, like it was the cliffhanger of this season. I assume that we're going to get to meet him at some point. We're going to get to see the monster, and we get to slay the monster. I don't know. My second prediction will be that Ward will get a redemption arc, because I love redemption arcs. And my third prediction is that Fitzsimmons will have the talk, because Fitz, like, declared his love for Simmons, and that could be very awkward. So I feel like they need to talk. So those were my thoughts on season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really, really enjoyed this season, and I really, really look forward to starting season 2, which I can now do after this video. So excited. As for my little announcement, I have a Discord channel that I've had for my Patreon users. They've been my little test subjects. And if you would like to join the conversation, we've got the link for that will be in the description below. All you gotta do is click the link and join the chat, and you can talk about it. We've got, like, chats for, like, when reactions come out, you can talk in those. And then we've got spoiler-only chats where you can make fun of a comment that I've made that I've probably said really, really wrongly, and wrongly, that's not a word. It's a really nice little Discord set up by one of my Patreon users, Dipper. So he's a great guy. I hope you guys join in on the conversation. You just join in, like, introduction channel, and you decide, the little robot will tell you what to do, and you can get the channels that you want, and it's really, really exciting. I hope to see more of you guys in there. And yeah. So this has been Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it, and I can't wait to start Season 2 and get it out there for you guys as soon as I can. I will see you in the next Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reaction.